Hello guys, and today I wanted to talk to you about a rather serious topic. But before I get to that topic, I just wanted to tell you that if you are a fan of the American McGee's Alice, or sorry, I've got a cat here. Ugh. If you are a fan of the American McGee's Alice or Alice Madness Returns games, there will be a third part coming out called Alice Asylum. The guy creating the game, American McGee, is currently working on it, and there are live streams here on YouTube where you can be part of the whole process of making the game. You can see what's going to happen, you can put your own input. If you don't know the game, you can go check it out, go see if you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, you can become a patron and really help out the game. This isn't always sponsored or anything, I just really like the guy. I think what he's creating is amazing, and I plan to pay for the Kickstarter in some way, so I just thought I'd get the word out there if you're a fan of the game and you didn't know that there's a third part coming out, or if you're just a gamer in general, maybe this game will be something you'll enjoy too. Quick disclaimer over. So the serious topic I want to talk about today is toxic relationships. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have never been in a toxic relationship in my life, mostly because I've been only in 4 relationships, and the relationship I'm in now, the 4th one, I've been in for 5 years, and no matter how stupid this might sound, I hope that this guy's the one. I hope that this is the person I will get to spend my whole life with. Clearly he's not toxic to me, and we're very happy together. But as I mentioned, I have never been in a toxic relationship, but I know a lot of people who have and who still are. And I have never really understood why people stay in toxic relationships. I have never understood whether it's because people don't realize the relationship is toxic, whether they are afraid to walk away from the toxic person. I haven't understood that. But I did some digging in, and this is kind of a PSA. This is kind of a video to make all you people out there who are in a toxic relationship, or who are simply in a relationship you're not happy in. I want to give you the strength to walk away if this is what's happening to you. Now, I'm gonna start off by naming things that, in my opinion, and the opinion of the majority, I think, are toxic behaviors in a relationship. Of course, situations like rape or molestation, and by this I mean that you said to your partner, no, I do not want to have sex, no, I do not want to be touched, and your partner still does it even though you don't want to. Of course, hitting and maiming in any way, but maiming, sorry. But also, what people don't know is toxic relationships don't have to be physically abusive. They can be emotionally and psychologically abusive. So if someone controls you, for instance, if they don't let you meet your friends, or if they go through your phone without your consent, generally if they just ask to go through your phone, I think that is quite toxic. So if they control you, if they control who you are friends with, who you meet, that is toxic. If they tell you you're not good enough, if they ever tell you anything wrong, and I'm not talking like about a situation like, hey dear, listen, you've been doing this one thing, and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but this one thing that you do, it really irritates me, or it really hurts me when you do it. Could we talk about it so you could change the thing that you do? I think that is okay. On the contrary, I think that is very healthy. But if someone tells you stuff like, oh man, you suck, you're ugly, you're fat, you should change the way you look, you're so stupid. If someone tells you stuff like that, that is toxic. If someone tries to show you that they're better than you, that is toxic. And if somebody makes you unhappy in any way, especially very emotionally, psychologically, they are toxic probably towards you. Because I'm not talking now about relationships where you're unhappy because you just don't love that person. I mean where the other person goes out of their way to make you unhappy. A toxic relationship is when someone tells you to do things you don't want to do. It's when someone cheats on you. Obviously, I forgot to add that in the beginning. And girls, boys, please let me tell you one thing. If he or she cheats once and say, oh, this won't happen again, trust me, it probably won't. There's like a 90% chance it will happen again. So sure, if you have a good heart, which I don't, but if you do have a good heart and he or she cheats on you once, and you decide to give them a second chance, okay. But if they cheat a second time and say it won't happen again, yeah, that's what they said the first time. So even if you gave them a chance for the first time, if they do it the second time, just leave. They're not worth you. You're better than that. Situations where they tell you that they will hurt you if you try to walk away. Situations where they will tell you, I will kill you if you leave me. I will kill your family. I will go to the police and tell them you raped me if you walk away. If they blackmail you in any way, that is a toxic relationship. I am 100% sure I haven't mentioned all the things that can be toxic in a relationship, but these are just the ones that I have seen happening the most. Also, if someone constantly leaves you and comes back, like, for instance, you've been together for a year and that person dumped you already 5 times and came back, that is a little bit toxic, because that means that that person doesn't care enough to stay for longer. I understand that sometimes couples break up once or even twice and they get back together and they are happy. But if in a short time span somebody leaves you non-stop, that means they don't care, and that is toxic. I understand that a lot of the times you love the person you're in a relationship with, even if that person is toxic to you. But sometimes love isn't worth it. Sometimes being abused and maimed is not worth the love, because you love but that person doesn't love you. No matter how many times they say they love you, no matter how many times they apologize, they do not love you. Or maybe even if they do, they don't care. And do you really want to be with someone who doesn't care about you even if they love you? Do you really want to care for someone and love someone truly for them to not give a fuck about you? Sorry for putting it this way. I don't think you do. Or at least I don't think you should. So I understand you might love someone, but sometimes it's better to leave. Sometimes it's better to be alone. Because someone will love you. If this is another thing that you're scared of, that if you leave that person, especially if that person says stuff like this, that, oh, no one will ever love you like I do. No one will ever treat you as good as I treat you. No one will love you. You're useless. Then, yeah, walk away. Because that person is trying to prove to you that it's true. And you will believe it's true, but it is not true. And it will never be true. There is always someone out there, someone else, who will want you, who will love you, and who will care, and who will treat you better. So if this is another thing you are afraid of, don't be. Because to be honest, being by yourself isn't that bad either. It's okay to be by yourself. It's scary at first, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time, but it's okay. And it's actually good for you. It's definitely better than being with someone who abuses you. And finally, if you are with someone who you don't want to walk away from because they threaten you and they blackmail you, chances are they will not go through with it. If they threaten to kill you, or kill your friends or family, or maim you in any way, and I don't believe they'd do it. Most people wouldn't do it, not really. But if you are scared that that's what they would do, record it, or if they say it in a text, then just screenshot it, leave that person and then go to the police and tell them that you are scared. Show them the recording, show them the texts, and if you can stay in a relationship longer, get as much proof of that person being abusive towards you as you can. The police can and will help you. I know that in America, I don't live in America, but I have a few friends, and I know that in America people don't mostly trust the police and think they are corrupted. But first of all, that's not how it works in every part of the world, and I think even in America, not every cop is corrupted, and there will be cops who will help you. This is a situation where you need help. If someone threatens to kill you and you are scared that they might actually go through with it or kill anyone else, then go to the police. Help yourself. Because if you stay, they might as well kill you. So what if you stay, so what if you leave? If they threaten to kill you by you leaving, what's to stop them from killing you if you stay? If someone threatens anything else less drastic than killing, if someone threatens blackmailing you, I suggest you do the same. Get proof of the blackmail and go to the police. Get proof that you are innocent. And if someone threatens something else, like, oh, I will kill myself if you leave, why should you care? I'm sorry, I am a heartless bitch. I'm gonna be honest, I am heartless. And if someone would hit me once, or to abuse me in any way, or to cheat on me, I would leave that fucker, and I'd probably get some kind of revenge as well, because I'm a heartless bitch, I'm not gonna lie here. But I know that not everyone is like me. I think that's kind of for the best. And I know that people may be scared. That doesn't change the fact that if someone is abusive towards you and threatens to kill himself or to do anything else, don't care. That person hasn't cared for you. They haven't loved you. They abused you. Why do they deserve you? Why do they deserve for you to feel sorry for them? They won't kill themselves. They never do in the end, trust me. And if they do, by some choice, somehow, it is not your fault. And if you are scared that they will kill themselves, go leave them and then go to the fucking police, or I don't know, call an ambulance or anything. Tell someone that you're scared for this person's life. If they threaten anything else, think what is more important, your psychological well-being or those little fuckers and what they're blackmailing or threatening you with. Your psychological well-being is always better. Always leave. Even if you were to lose something in the process, always leave, because life will be better after that. It will be better. I promise you it will be better. This video was kind of on the sadder note, and I'm sorry for that. I just think it's important to talk about things like this because people don't. That's just it. And I have friends who have been in really toxic relationships. I have seen people online who have been in toxic relationships. And I think it's important for you to know that there is always someone out there who will want to help you. Family, friends, teacher, I don't know, people at work. And if you don't have anyone to help you, if you don't have anyone to talk to, you can always message me. I'm on Instagram, Insomniac Vicky. You can always write to me there. Say, hey, I need help. And I promise I will find time to help you if you need my help. I promise you I will. Okay? So if you are in a toxic relationship, please leave. That person is not worth you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that those of you who are abused in any way stay safe. I hope those of you who are abused and can leave will leave. And I hope all you guys just stay safe and happy. Hope to see you next time. Bye.